So, who are you supposed to be? Oh, I'm Dapy. I make storytime animations on YouTube about random experiences I've had, or I give my opinion on various topics and whatnot. It's pretty cool. I got a character. Never heard of him. I still see your shadows in my room. It's officially spooky season, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, by the time this video comes out, it may be the end of it, or maybe it's even already over by now. I don't know, let's see how fast I can finish this video. But with spooky season comes a very special day. Halloween, where kids can knock on your door and demand free candy just because they're in a costume or whatever, but if I go and do that on any other day, I just get the cops called on me. Even though I haven't trick-or-treated in years, one particular year, or rather, the costume of mine that year, stands out in my memory pretty prominently. I was in the 4th grade, and by that age, I was really into the idea of making my own Halloween costume. Now, I wasn't into that sort of run-of-the-mill costume ideas, so I wasn't going to be going as Sasquatch, Godzilla, King Kong, Loch Ness, Goblin, Ghoul, or a zombie with no conscience. Why the f*** did I put that in the script? Only 2 people are going to get that reference. Anyways, back then, along with DIY Halloween costumes, I was also obsessed with the Super Smash Bros. Brawl. You know, the worst one. While costumes in Smash Bros. May seem totally unrelated, there's one thing that linked it all together. If you're a fellow 2000s kid, you may remember a little magazine called Nintendo Power. Basically, one of the issues of it that I had featured an article about a dude who cosplayed as Samus, but used cardboard cutouts to recreate how she looked in Super Metroid, and then attached them to one side of his body, make himself look like a 3D version of a 2D character. So, I decided I'd try and recreate that costume for Halloween that year, and it went about as well as you'd expect. Now, in my defense, I wasn't exactly brimming with, knowledge. I mean, back then, my friends and I thought the epitome of human comedy was changing the words of Demi Lovato's song Heart Attack to Fart Attack, but still, this is pretty stupid of me. Apparently back then, I didn't have a clue about, basic human anatomy, so I ended up making the arm and leg one piece, meaning I couldn't bend my left arm or left leg, and I didn't realize this until I left the house. Immediately after that, I realized my second big error. I used markers to color in the cardboard, which, over the period of time me making the costume on Halloween Day, it had faded horribly, meaning Samus looked a lot more brown and cardboardy than usual. No, well, at least it can't get any worse than that. Then it started raining. My dad had to come pick me up and drive me home, all while I was crying about my garbage costume and being humiliated in front of everyone, even though I barely got 2 houses down the block before it started raining. So, to all you out there thinking that you had the worst experience with your own DIY costume when you were younger, don't worry, you're not the only one. But next time, let's just buy costumes from the store. Whoa, okay, so not only was I able to get 2 videos out in the span of a month, I was also able to get this video out on time, at least I think it's going to come out on time based on my current workflow, which is pretty cool. And for me, that's a pretty huge accomplishment, seeing as how I've been known to disappear for over a month, so you can start clapping now. Alright, keep clapping. Okay, stop. It's getting awkward now. Just stop. But this video is kind of short, you may have noticed. Sorry about that. That was kind of so I could get it out in time. I could have made it a little bit longer, but then, wouldn't really make much sense having a Halloween video come out, after Halloween. But I hope you guys really liked it, because my next video that I'm working on is most likely going to be quite a bit longer than my other ones, so stay tuned for that. But thank you all very much for watching. Have an adequate day, and don't do drugs.